My final show here at HSN, and I have to tell you, it's been an amazing ride, and I love and thank all of you, and really, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. There is no amount of gratitude to be able to share with you how I feel inside, and that's all because of all of you. So I hope that you'll stick with me over the next 3 hours. We're gonna have lots of fun. You know I love to eat. I'm a homebody. If you've shopped with me over the past 10 years here at HSN, I love to cook. So this is kind of like a great little, kind of a great show to be able to host on my final show of, my tenure here at HSN. So we're gonna kind of dive in, have some fun. Our testimonial line is open, 1-866-376-8255. And join me on my Facebook page, Robin Wall HSN. And I'm gonna have a lot of exciting things to come. So if you continue to follow me, I'll keep you updated as kind of the journey unfolds. But let's get started because I have a very special guest. Stephanie Roberts is going to be joining me over the next over this whole hour, right? Stephanie, come on
just
out.
Just us.
Come on,
we're
just
gonna hang
us.
out. We're gonna eat.
We're gonna eat, we're gonna have fun. And you know what? One of the cool things is that when you're starting your day, we love to have yogurt, right?
Absolutely.
And yogurt is one of those things that when you really look at, what they're putting in it, the preservatives, with Dash has always been about unprocessing your food.
Yes.
And really allowing you to eat healthier, give your family the best, right? Well, so Dash figured, let's make a yogurt maker. Let's make it simple, let's make it easy, let's make it fast and affordable. And that's exactly what we're doing today at $29.95. We have 3 flexible payments of $9.98 to get it at home. And guess what? It's not because this is my final day at HSN. We have everything on free shipping. I wish it was because of me.
Well, we'll say it is.
You want to say
we'll say it is? Oh, girl, own it. Own it.
Okay,
take credit for that.
That's so funny. So we have free shipping and handling, which is fantastic to be able to take advantage of. But let's talk about how easy it is, because I think if someone were to see this, because you're gonna get the yogurt maker itself,
yes.
You're gonna get 7 of the 8-ounce yogurt jars with the lids.
Glass.
Glass.
Important.
Yes. And they're great to even take to work. Oh. Like if you just wanna grab it and go.
Yes, absolutely.
And then you're gonna get 23 recipes as well. This is the lowest price we've offered at $29.95, but if it's difficult, I'm out.
Well, okay, let's do total honesty here.
Okay.
When we were talking about this earlier, we both said, you know what, until I understood this, I was like, I'm not making yogurt. I mean, really, like we could just go to the store and buy it. But a couple of things. We are unprocessing our food so that we are taking whatever kind of milk we want and we know what it is because we're making it. So maybe you're following a non-dairy diet, whether it's almond or soy or coconut. You can make yogurt out of that. I'm just using regular cow's milk right now because I do want to show you how simple it is. Okay. But I know exactly what's going in this. I'm not putting in the preservatives. Read the back of a yogurt container. Like every other container we read these days, you're kind of like, ugh. So I take my milk, warm it, I take yogurt. And I know you're thinking, okay, what? I thought we were making yogurt. So yogurt is a culture, and the culture multiplies. So this could be the last store-bought yogurt you ever make. So I'm gonna take just a dollop of yogurt. So that's the last time I'll ever buy it from the store.
That little amount of sour cream?
Yogurt. No yogurt, because I need the culture. Oh. So yogurt makes more yogurt.
I gotcha.
Gotcha?
Okay.
So you just need that. So you'll buy 1 more from the store.
Okay.
You're gonna get the culture. So you put a dollop in there. Now I've got milk. That is all the ingredients I need. So when we talk about simple, this is about 3 minutes of effort from me. I'm mixing it up. I've got the milk warmed a little bit. And again, Dash gives you an instruction booklet, but that's pretty much it. So here's the thing you think about. Now we're gonna go ahead and fill our jars and let the yogurt maker do its job, but I never need to buy yogurt again because from here on out, that culture I need can come from my fresh yogurt. So now I'm in control of every ingredient. All right, this is always the fun part because I like to mix it up in a big, huge container so you can see how easy it is. Watching me pour it, not always so much fun. So we'll see how I'm doing this morning.
At least it has a pour spout.
It does. And there's been times I'm not good at this, but I'm seemingly having a better day. So you're getting your yogurt maker.
I'm gonna bring you good energy.
Yes, I love that. You do have very fun energy tonight, which I appreciate. And we've got 7 of these glass jars. Now, again, we are all trying to cut down our plastic footprint. Maybe you're concerned about the type of plastic that's used in the containers and then it sits in your lunch bag, all of that kind of thing. These are glass. I love them for a million reasons. We're gonna recycle them within our own homes. They look better. We know what they're made of. Then you put the lid on. So far, we can all handle this, right? right?
Sure.
A little bit of milk, add a dollop of yogurt. And I know it sounds weird that you need yogurt to make yogurt, but just look at it as the culture is multiplying. I can fill all 7 jars, but I don't have to
Now, what if
I don't want to.
What if I wanted flavors?
So you're gonna add them later,
Okay.
because you want the culture to happen first. So you are going to make them plain. But
Okay.
don't worry, I got a whole little bar set up here with all sorts of yummies that we're gonna do next. So then you put the lid on, and here's where Dash has made this completely easy. So yogurt takes time, but it doesn't take your time. So you can do this while you're sleeping. You can do it while you're at work. You kind of look at it like a dehydrator. It's low and slow. So when I go to the front here, I'm going to go ahead and set my time. So I'm gonna set the hours. Yogurt goes between 8 and 12 hours, depending on the type of milk. This is what's laid out in the recipe book, is how long you do it based on the milk you have. So that's really all you need to know, is what kind of milk you're doing. Then you hit start, and off it goes. So we're done. This was literally 2 minutes of work for us. Now let me show you why. Because I know at some point you're still like, okay, but I could buy this. Well, first of all, you don't buy it in glass jars. You don't buy it fresh. You're gonna need to dig right in here plain and taste
I remember the last time
difference.
I presented this. Like, I was really surprised, because I do like yogurt, and I'll do a little honey, granola, blueberries. Sometimes I'll sprinkle like chia seeds on top.
And that's what you do with this from here on out.
Right.
But the freshness difference. I mean, think about a container of yogurt. That's been made 5 months ago, 3 months ago.
It was so delicious.
The freshness difference is amazing. If you've never had
like,
fresh yogurt.
like watery or milky.
It's
like
thicker.
Like gelatinous. Like sometimes it has this funky texture to it. And maybe that's because they put the preservative so it can sit on the shelf.
Exactly.
And if you look at the expiration date, I mean, that expiration date is long.
So you know there's stuff in it, because dairy should not last that long, or even the non-dairy. So once your yogurt is done, you're gonna give it a stir, because sometimes the liquids settle to the bottom, but pretty much you're good to go now. And now you can start being creative. So obviously there's all the different parfaits you can do. Do you know what you pay for parfaits? I'm guilty when I travel of just trying to find something somewhat healthy, although I don't know why I think sugar store-bought yogurt with fruit is healthy, but I do buy them at the coffee stores. You'll pay $5 and $6 for something like this.
But to your point about that, I'm so glad that you said that, because have you ever looked at the sugar content?
It can be horrible.
Yeah, and
like
you can
40 grams.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. So do this yourself. Take your fresh fruits, your granola, your nuts, your coconut. You can have an amazing yogurt bar, whether you're just grab and go from the fridge in the morning, because remember, once you've got these made, to your point about flavors, now I can mix some fruits in. Now I can mix some nuts in. Now I can put this back in the fridge in this awesome jar, and I'm ready to go the next morning when I go to work. I eat a yogurt for breakfast every single morning. That's my morning protein, because I don't love eggs, so that to me is how I do it. But then you start to think about all the ways you can incorporate yogurt. First of all, I love the way we've shown this. So here's a breakfast to go. Yogurt, fruit, granola. Make yourself a breakfast parfait.
I can't even tell you how much money you spend for these little pre-made meals.
Oh my gosh.
Like if you
so easy to do yourself.
You can do it yourself.
Do it yourself. Egg salad rather than mayonnaise. Yogurt, because all the fat in egg salad is in the mayonnaise.
That's much healthier.
Absolutely, and it has a fun little tang too. And then fruit and carrots, we're good to go for lunch. Dinner, what about tzatziki sauce? If you're looking for something a little more savory. Your chicken, your skewers, and then your sides. We can sub it out for sour cream on tacos. Again, you wouldn't want store-bought yogurt because it wouldn't taste rich. If you're gonna substitute sour cream, you want rich and creamy and decadent.
Let me show you everything that you're getting here. This is our yogurt maker from Dash. It is affordable, it's easy to do. You can make yogurt in literally 5 to 10 minutes, and then once you've made it, put it in the machine, turned it on, you can have it fresh yogurt in just about 8 to 12 hours. So you get the unit itself. We're also going to include 7 of the 8-ounce yogurt jars with lids, plus we're including the 23 recipes as well. Lowest featured price that we've had at $29.95. You also have the 3 flexible payments, extra flex pay with your HSN credit card. Get it at home, try it. This is simple, this is fun. The kids, when you think about being home on summer break.
Oh, and teaching them real food. You know, you don't have to teach your kids that everything comes out of a container in the store. Milk, a little culture, and off you go. And then the kids can make popsicles. You can buy these push-up bags anywhere online. They're great to have. I love the frozen molds, the yogurt pops, some good flavor. And here's the thing, it's summer and we love to munch and have parties and dip. Make your dips yogurt-based and then you don't have to feel so bad about the fact that you're constantly dipping.
Less fat.
Less fat, exactly. Right. You're controlling a little bit more.
What is this?
Okay, so normally it would be called a sour cream cake. Well, we made it with yogurt. Now, sour cream cakes, as we know, are so moist and wonderful. Sub in some yogurt.
I know Eddie would like a piece of this.
We can definitely dig into the cake.
You know, since it's my final show on HSN, I think I'm gonna make the crew come out.
There you go. And they can start eating with us. I want to show you one value thing before we're done. So a gallon of milk makes 21 homemade yogurts with Dash. So this is what 1 gallon of milk would get me. Okay, here, that's $4, right, for a gallon of milk? Okay. Here's what that $4 buys me in the store. So you can see you're getting 21 homemade versus 4 store-bought, all for the same $4.
Wow.
So there's your value, not to mention cutting out the preservatives, not to mention how much better it tastes, not to mention how many things you can use it for. Don't be scared of the process. All you're gonna do is a little stir. Okay. Dash does the rest.
Now, I know you're gonna be with me the entire hour.
Yeah, we're gonna do some cooking.
We have the Starfrit 5-quart pot.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, it's massive, but it's virtually indestructible. If you have, maybe you think, I'm not a great cook, I can't seem to get anything right in the kitchen, you just need the right tools. Well, still to come is our Dash 1400 watt digital blender with recipes. Okay, if you've seen those really expensive blenders on the market that can heat up soups, you can do smoothies, dips, ice cream, sauces, marinades, all kinds of things, well, guess what? You can do that and more. Everything those $400 to $500 to $600 units do, our Dash does at a fraction of the price. This is over 50% off that retail value. It comes with a 7-year warranty. It is an all-metal gear system, so it is powerful at 1400 watts. It has a horsepower at 2 1/4. So this puppy will grind up anything, the margaritas, the smoothies, $169.95. I can't believe this price. It is incredible. Free shipping and handling, 5 flexible payments to get it at home, and it's a customer pick with over 300 reviews. So, we're gonna continue on. In case you haven't heard, free shipping on everything. So that's awesome.
It is so fun.
So shop your little heart out. You know, one of the things over my 10 years here as a HSN host, I've loved discovering new items with you. I've loved having fun shopping with you, you know, kind of learning what you love, what you like. And one of the things in the kitchen, we all love nonstick. Because let's be honest, when you're cooking, if you tend to be like absent-minded like me and you get a phone call, because I'm a chatty Cathy, right? I'll get a phone call or I'll be doing something with Monty and then I forget about the food on the stove. Well, you will never ruin this pan. This pan has a 10-year warranty. It is our Starfrit, The Rock, 1-pot meals. It's a Dutch oven and it's 5 quarts. It has helper handles as well, all nonstick interior. But wait a second, it's not over $100. And you can find that for a Dutch oven. I just want you to price those pans. We're talking about free shipping, 3 flexible payments at $34.95. Now here are the colors. We're gonna show you, you're looking at the gray. Yep. We also have it in the sand, which you see on your TV screen right now. That's your sand. That's really pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
And then here's the gray, and then we also have the black available as well. But let's talk, because this is a customer pick. If you own this pan, I'd love to say hi to you this morning. 1-866-376-8255 to share your testimonial on why you love this pan so much, because there's almost 100 reviews on this one.
And what's the first thing I said to you this morning? This is my go-to. Go-to pan.
You actually said your workhorse.
It is, I agree, and that's the perfect way to look at it, because I use it for absolutely everything. So right now, I am showing you the capacity of this. This is 5 quarts, and I am going to fill it all the way up with a 1-pot pasta meal. Talk about easy. Do you see the pasta? I put it in there dry. So I've got my water, my pasta's gonna boil in the water. Then I threw in some mushrooms, some tomatoes. I'm adding some pepperoni, although I gotta tell you, chorizo works really awesome as well. If you want a little extra spice, got a little basil, add a little onion and garlic, and we are off to the races. Now, what I like about this for 1-pot cooking is that, do you see how I have horizontal real estate? That this is where my size is, as opposed to a stock pot, which is more vertical. I like having this a little bit more spread out, because honestly, actually food cooks faster when it's spread out. Right. So I have literally dumped everything in here, and you're thinking, okay, isn't that gonna be a watery, gross mess? No, because the starch from the pasta thickens up the liquid combined with all the flavors, and literally in 10 minutes, you have the most amazing grab-and-go dinner. We're gonna mix in some Parmesan, and we're good to go.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. You know, one thing I always say that all nonstick is not created equally, right? So let's talk about that Rock Tech technology, because that's kind of really where the rubber meets the road on this particular pan.
Absolutely. So here is the surface of the pan. They have taken it and they've hit it with a million little pieces of metal. This is actually a process called shot peening, and the purpose is it makes little baby divots in the pan. In fact, Robin, when you touch that pan, it kind of feels like an orange peel. Do you feel that on the outside?
Texture.
It's a little rough. Well, the reason they do that is rather than a chemical coating, it actually makes little air pockets between your food and the pan. That's why it's nonstick. So there's no coating on that. That is a pan that is made to be nonstick by the way the pan is made. What does that mean to you? It's already been hit with metal, right? I'm gonna hit it with metal. These are metal utensils. I would never do this to my good nonstick pan. You cannot hurt this pan. I love it for beginning cooks. I love it for anybody that's rough on their cookware. I have so many pans that my husband comes at and I'm like, no, 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 that's one of the really good ones. Why? We don't wanna do that with our cookware. Let it do this. But look at the gorgeous quality of the sear this same pan is giving me. So that's why chefs like to cook with a tri-ply, with that heavy gauge aluminum. This is equivalent, I would say, to your cast iron. You can't hurt it, and the heat conductivity is that good.
Yeah, and it's important because you have that even heat conductivity.
Absolutely.
You don't get cold spots, hot spots, it's all even. And that's important because if you are searing, if you are steaming, if you are roasting, if you're using this in the oven or on the stovetop, we're looking at 450 degrees in the oven. If you're utilizing the lid, it can go up to 350 degrees. You're going to go from the oven or stovetop right to tabletop.
Exactly.
This is actually functional, practical. It's built to last with that 10-year warranty. When has a pan had a 10-year warranty? I mean, I think that's so impressive. And when you realize that nonstick, that you can virtually not destroy this, any kind of utensil, if you are maybe rough on your cookware. Metal. And the fact that it's PTFE free, a lot of us are asking those questions because we want to cook healthier and better for our families.
Absolutely. So we compare this to cast iron because of its durability, because of its amazing heat conductivity. You can see the beautiful sear on those steaks. Yet I have capacity with my 5-quart pasta dish bubbling away in the middle here. But what to me makes this so superior to cast iron is the natural nonstick. I know you like to cook. Help me out here. Let's crack some eggs. Now, this does not have one bit of oil or butter on it. So this is dry. So we're gonna take this pan dry and we're gonna put some eggs in it. You're welcome to help if you think it's fun. You're like, no, I don't wanna work in the kitchen today.
No. I just always feel like I always get a little piece of shell.
We can pick it out, it's okay.
Oh, we can pick it out?
It's me, it's okay. Because you know what? You might get some shell in too. No, it's a good one.
Look, I did do a good one. You wanna do all of it?
Up, absolutely. So,
I broke one.
A little aggressive, but that's okay.
So I was getting out a little frustration.
That's all right, I understand. Eggs are fun for that. So here's the thing. I can use this for a massive family meal. I can use this for making a wonderful wine reduction sauce. I can use this for searing steaks, but I can also put 2 eggs in it and use it in the morning. So you don't have to use all 5 quarts. Sometimes I'm always hesitant to bring home these big pans because you're like, oh, but I only cook like this once every 6 months. I use it every day. I throw a couple eggs in the morning. I use it for those big family dinners. Then I use it to sear steaks. But I do, while this is, your job is to keep an eye on those. They won't stick. You'll be fine. You're like,
but
oh,
the good thing is, if I kind of am a little absent-minded and they burn and get stuck, they're not gonna get stuck because of the non-stick. So I really hope you'll try it today. I mean, that 10-year warranty, whether it's stovetop, whether it's the oven up to 450 degrees, you're getting the lid, you have the helper handles, 5 quarts. And whether it's just you cooking or it's for an entire family, this is going to be the workhorse. The fact for $34.95, that is incredible when you think about everything you can do in this one pan.
Exactly. And like I said, it becomes my saute pan. It becomes my casserole dish.
Did you do this because it's my final show?
I did, and we went extra cheesy on it.
Extra
too.
gooey.
Look at this. So again, this same $34 pot can go right into the oven. Of course we do. It can go right into the oven. It can go right into the fridge. It can go right onto the table, because especially this sand, I really like the way it looks.
Right.
I think it looks great. I have no problem serving with it. I love serving cheesy to you. So again, you are using this for absolutely everything. This is why it has become my go-to and my workhorse. When you want capacity, you've got capacity. When you want something to make a pan sauce, you make a pan sauce. I'm also doing eggs, and look at, none of it's sticking. In fact, isn't that amazing?
They're so good.
It's sort of alarming how little attention we are paying to what we're doing, right? I mean, we're making a whole dish here.
I haven't touched the eggs.
It's fine. Nope, the eggs are good. I'm keeping a half eye on them. We'll slide them off in a minute. And the pan sauce is thickening. And I'm gonna keep ignoring.
I almost got cheese on my dress.
Now you gotta wear that a couple more hours.
Do you think I can have a wardrobe change?
Let me grab a pot holder here, because I wanna show you.
Oh my gosh.
You know what though? I'm also using this for baking. Look over to the left. I've got brownies. I've got cake.
Now that's my husband's speed.
Okay.
So he loves brownies. So I can even do brownies in here.
So think about it. It's one pot that we are using for absolutely every function in our kitchen.
Wow.
When you want capacity, here's your capacity.
Is that mashed potatoes?
These are shepherd's pie mashed
Sorry, everybody, I have
potatoes.
like cheese in my teeth now.
I want to show you. This is one of my favorite recipes, by the way. Not necessarily summer related, but oh, when you have company and when you want to show, look what's in there. We've got the meat. So I sauteed the meat right there in the pan, added my sauce, added my veggies, put on a layer of potatoes, and off it goes into the oven.
Is that like comfort food or what?
I know. And so whether you're doing it...
Before you do that, if you don't mind, do you mind if I go through the colors?
Of course
because
not.
I know if you're just waking up or you're just tuning in or you can't sleep and you're channel surfing, I want to share with you the colors for this, because this is a phenomenal price. At $34.95, it's our best price. It has a 10-year warranty. You have all of that non-stick interior as well. You have your helper handles as well, so you could, whether it's searing, whether it's boiling, whether it's steaming, whether it's baking, whether it's you're doing brownies, this does everything. So you have it in this beautiful sand color. So we have your sand color. We also have it in your black. Here's the, actually no, this is the gray, duh. here's your gray, and then you have your black. But you can see it's almost like a little marble texture.
Absolutely, and that's that special coating
like speckled. How
that
would
you're
you
getting
describe
in
that?
it.
Speckled.
It was speckled. It's got a little bit of a black and white, a gray and white look to it.
I wouldn't say
but
marbled.
I'm flipping eggs everywhere here.
Okay, sorry.
But it also has the ability to be the nonstick because of the coating. Okay, look at that. That is not one bit of oil. That is not one bit of butter. It slides right off. We made a little bit of a mess here on the base, but you get the point. It's the pan that you can use for absolutely
but you just
everything.
Wipe it up.
Right, you just wipe it out.
Can
By
this
the way,
go in the dishwasher?
So glad you asked. It can, but boy will it not need to. Look at this. This is the one I made the white wine in. Watch this. Who needs a dishwasher? We can literally wipe it out.
Nobody.
So it goes in the oven, it goes in the dishwasher. You can wipe it out to clean. I use it to sear, I use it to saute, and because I've got 5 quarts, look at this meal that I'm literally putting together in seconds right in front of us.
That was like, you boiled it.
Yeah, the pasta's done. We're gonna let this reduce down, and we've got dinner in 10 minutes.
Wow.
It smells amazing. I love the freshness. This is an easy way to cook. You know, you don't have to be scared of cooking. Make it easy.
Wow.
And this is the pot to do it with.
So non-stick interior, Rock Tech technology, so it's virtually an indestructible, 10-year warranty.
And the reviews, were amazing.
89 reviews. I said almost nearly 100 reviews, and this is a fan favorite. It's a 4.8. 5 stars is the most that a product can get here at HSN. They're unsolicited. If they're good, bad, or ugly, they go up, okay? And this is a customer pick. 3 colors in the sand, the gray, or the black with that 10-year warranty. tea. All right, Kyle, are we gonna tell them about the find? Ooh, have you heard this?
I have.
This is so awesome. Each day, HSN and QVC delight millions of customers like you by delivering things you love. Are you our next great success story or know someone who might be? We're taking submissions for beauty, for fashion, accessories, and jewelry now until July 12th at HSN, and QVC present The Big Find. So search The Big Find on hsn.com or qvc.com to learn more. And if you're an entrepreneur, if you're someone who has that great big idea, we always know it's hard sometimes to get someone to see your product and get it in the right hands. So we would love for you to check out The Big Find on hsn.com, and maybe you could be standing next to us up here at HSN. I was gonna say standing next to me, but today's my last day on air here at HSN. I have enjoyed shopping with all of you immensely. I would love for you to continue the journey with me and shop with me and have fun and see what's going on next. I have exciting news that I'll be sharing with everybody. So check that out on my Facebook page right now. It's Robin Wall HSN, okay? And then I'm here until July 1st.
Okay, great.
So then after July 1st, it will be Robin Wall, but you'll be able to continue to follow me there. So I hope you'll join me and, you know, continue the fun. But we're gonna move on. Stephanie's gonna stick around with us for the entire hour, and we're gonna be talking about our 57-ounce color-changing electric kettle. This is $36.99. This is brand new this month. We have it in 2 colors. We have it in your, are we calling this like an espresso brown? Actually, no.
It's one color, and I'm so glad you
right.
did that, because that's the whole point. I'm so
Do you
excited.
know what's so funny is that we literally talked about this.
And I love it.
We literally talked about how it color changes. That is genius.
Isn't that fun? So here is the gist, and you made the mistake I was hoping you would, because I usually start by saying this does not come in 2 colors.
I set you up perfectly.
This is the Chefman kettle. When it is out of the box, cool, you know, we're ready to use it. This is the Chefman kettle when the water is boiling.
So it
changes from dark to red to tell us that it's hot, that there's water ready to go, and that my water is boiling. I love the color change for a million reasons. Maybe you don't want something that whistles. Maybe someone in your home is hard of hearing. It does not whistle.
Oh, okay,
it is silent. It simply changes color to show us that the water is at the correct temperature. So I'll show you how it works. We take our water, of course.
That is so wild.
Isn't that fun? And
So
it is not a minor color change. You can tell.
I thought it was going to be. Really, I honestly did. I thought it was like a little gradual color change.
Not at all. So obviously there's our kettle. It's got a great little flip lid that runs with the button on the side. I love that. Here is my on switch. It is a nice blue light when it is heating. I really like this for anybody that, you know, might have some hearing difficulty, not be sure whether things are hot or not. You really have a million things. This tells me it's lit. The red tells me it's hot. You will gradually see this change over the next few minutes. I will let you witness that. But also, do you see how it spins on its base? Yeah. I love that for serving, whether I'm right-handed or left-handed. It couldn't be easier to work with. And then it also has a nice, it's a little hard to pick up behind the handle. There you go. You can see that it's got the visual of how full I'm setting it. The only rules are you have a minimum and you have a maximum, and that's all that you have to do. So I've got it right there filled just above the minimum because I want you to get it to boil quickly. Obviously it boils faster when there's less in it, but you will see that this is going to boil in just a couple of minutes.
That is really clever.
Isn't it?
Honestly, it's nice because I was telling Stephanie when we met, I said, you know, I like hot tea sometimes in the evening and to kind of like unwind. I know you know I love my wine, but I do have tea. And I always swear, if you put a cup of hot water in the microwave, it never stays hot long enough. So I have a tea kettle at home, and I am true to that all the time. Even if I'm doing hot oatmeal or my oatmeal, I'll do it this way as well. But the thing is that it maintains that temperature because of that steady boil. If you're extracting to do a French press, you want the optimum temperature and flavor extraction.
Or pour over any of the above. Because yes, let's talk about why we like an electric kettle to begin with.
Okay.
Heating water in the microwave, number one, is dangerous because it bebop drops all over when you reach above your head to touch something, even if it's an insulated, you know, measuring cup. I just did it last night, actually, and thought, why am I doing this? You know, I'm reaching above my head, my knuckles are bumping into something extremely hot, and it's not evenly heated inside the container in the microwave. So instead, I have complete even heating. Now, I love the fact that the heating is happening in the base and that I can touch this. So this is boiling hot inside, yet I am able to hold it in my hand because the heating element is down in the base and the base swivels. So I like the fact too that I don't have any problem reaching for what I want. So it's perfect for my hot tea. It's perfect for my French press or my pour over coffee. Now I want to stop.
Do you know,
look
like,
what's happening.
Sorry, just the coffee for pour over, like that's like an art form to some people in the morning.
Absolutely it is. And this is the best way to have it. Watch this change before your very eyes. It is so fun to watch it boil. So this is showing me that it is getting hot, and no matter how full the kettle is, it will turn 100% red when the water inside is boiling. So we'll continue to let that boil. You can show that the blue light is on. Now, by the way, when it's done, when it gets to temperature, this shuts off. See how I can't even get it to stay on for very long because it's already boiling. It's gonna click off so that when my water goes away,
so it's automatic
you
shut off.
will never burn it out. But
That's
I'm glad
awesome.
you mentioned oatmeal because, you know, a lot of us are trying to do a little bit better job with breakfast, maybe eating a little bit healthier, getting some of those oats.
Meal.
Don't
skip it.
And I used to take packets of oatmeal to the office and use that spigot out of the coffee machine. Did you know that water comes out yellow from like old coffee slime out of your office coffee machine? I think having one of these in the office is absolutely amazing because now you know you're getting good clean water. You know it's gonna be there for you. Okay, here we are, still turning red.
Look at that.
Look at it go. So how long was that?
What
it boils
a clever
cup of water in about 2 minutes. The more it's full, the longer it'll take to boil.
This little smart girl said to me when we met, I thought this was genius. She was like, how long does a pot of water boil for pasta?
Like 10 minutes, right?
It's a long time.
It's a long time.
Sometimes, you know, like if you sit and stare at it, it's even longer.
Yes, exactly. While something else is burning.
Me and my husband are always like, do you think the water boils faster with the lid or not having the lid? And we always have this, not argument, but discussion back and forth.
And your mother used to say probably a watched pot never boils. Well, this one does no matter how long you look at it. So fun uses for an electric kettle and that boiling water on demand. Put it in here, fill up the pot on your stove, and then put the pasta in. This is gonna boil in 4 to 5 minutes all the way up. You see how it got there? The light clicked off. I am boiling, I am red. You can see the steam. I could pour this into my pot, pop my pasta in, and it is going to cook so much faster. I can also put it in a container, submerge my baby bottle, warm my milk. Other moms have told me that you can put just a dollop if you're making formula of the hot water in and then cool water on top, and then you're good to go. Nice. But I do want to show you, you don't have to just do water. I actually put soup in here as well.
How do you clean the inside? Really?
Well, you just pop off the lid and do it. So they also have a filter. Now, I like this filter for when I'm doing water and I just want to make sure the impurities, or if I brew tea, nothing's going to come through. But that same filter pops out so that if I want to do soup and actually have things like noodles or tomato soup hot and keeping warm on demand, you can do that as well. Because all you do is wash it out with soapy water and you are good to go. Because it's washable. So you can put your soup in it. You can brew
I'm not
your
sure
tea
about that one.
in it. Well, you would brew tea in it though, right?
Oh, absolutely.
If you do a pitcher?
Oh, well,
concept.
no, but I would pour the water into the...
What if you wanted a whole pitcher of tea, if you were having tea? See, you can put it in here, not just water.
And then you can still clean it.
And then you can still clean it.
Look at that.
So multi-use for sure.
It is. So $36.99, 3 flexible payments of $12.33, extra flex with your HSN credit card, free shipping and handling. We have our Dash blender still to come, but we're gonna check in with Dimitri Jones for Skin Cosmetics.
We understand every woman's skin is unique. We offer real beauty solutions for individual needs of real women, empowering women to achieve healthy, radiant-looking skin, backed by over 30 years experience, made from important ingredients combined with advanced science for affordable skincare that truly works. Change the story of your skin and your life forever. Genuine beauty begins with skin.
Are you ready Shop like a VIP with the HSN credit card. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. As an HSN card member, you'll get all kinds of perks, like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
With Dash, healthy is simple. Unprocess your food with Dash.
Well, Dash is all about unprocessing your food and giving you healthier alternatives to eating well for you and your family. We have all free shipping and handling today. I don't know if you have heard. It is such an exciting day to be shopping here at HSN. Everything's on free shipping. You can, including our Dash today. So if you've been eyeing this, this is honestly, when I met with Stephanie prior to the show, and I was talking about all the big blenders that are on the market, and they're about $400, $500, $600. Stephanie said to me, which I thought was so poignant, she said, everything those blenders do, Dash does as well, and you are not paying top dollar for it. I would love for you to read the reviews. There are 330 reviews on hsn.com. This guy is powerful. We are talking about 1,400 watts of power with a 7-year warranty and 2¼ horsepower. So it will pulverize ice for all those summertime margaritas and the smoothies. If you love to go to the smoothie shop, how much are you paying for that smoothie? You get this today on FlexPay, $23.99. You're gonna be making soups, smoothies, marinades, sauces, hummus, peanut butter in here. You could do virtually mayonnaise. You can do anything in here. And that's why this has been a customer pick hands down. Now we have colors available. We have 4 colors. We have it in, are we calling this your?
That's champagne.
That's champagne. I didn't know we had champagne left, Kyle. We do, okay. So we have the champagne left. We have your red. Ooh, this is like fire engine red. We have your white. We have your green. And then we have your black. Do we still have rose gold?
Oh, good.
So rose gold, I think we have 13 left. So that's it. Kyle, I lost you again, just to let you know. I can't, oh, there it came back in. It's like a little,
He said yes, 13.
Oh, he said 13 left,
13,
okay.
That is my favorite of the colors
just
too.
letting everybody know I'm having issues. Okay, and then your red, I think red is limited to 2, right, Kyle? I think we only have 11 left in the red. Oh, 10 left now. So 10 left in the red, 13 left in the rose gold. Let's jump in, because when you see this little guy, I mean, it will pulverize anything.
Absolutely. Well, and you said margarita, and I said, okay, that's the way that usually works.
Listen,
all right,
it's my
I'm in.
Final show.
So let's have a big celebration in Robin's honor, because we are so proud of her. Now, here's what I like about how this handles things like frozen drinks. The ice in your freezer, have you ever actually taken a look at it? It's cloudy and thick, and that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with that. That's just the way our commercial freezers make ice. If you go to a bar, or if you go to a fast food restaurant, their ice is like very lightweight and see-through. That's because their blenders can't handle it, right? So there's a difference. In fact, it's one of the big things we do when we make things here. When we work with a subpar blender, we make sure we use a different kind of ice. So I want you to see that this is the ice that came right out of the freezer you have at home and the freezers that we use here. So regular old ice. By the way, regular old ice is the #1 thing that burns out blenders, because it takes a lot of motor to get through that. It is no problem for Dash. This is a workhorse. This blender does everything the blenders that you spend $4, $5, $6, even more $100 for. But the difference with the Dash blender is that it also has a brain, so that I don't have to think, well, do I toggle here? Do I turn up here? No, I am simply going to turn this to frozen because I am working with ice, and I'm going to hit start. And the blender itself takes over. Do you see how it ramps up? and it ramps down. It is reading what is happening inside here. So we had mangoes, we had a little agave, a little tequila, and then I used that thick freezer ice. Can you see within, what, 20 seconds? I now have the best looking margarita you have ever seen. I'm not even gonna let this go through the whole cycle because I don't need to. So that is where the power comes in. This is 1,400 watts. The blender that you'd spend less than $100 for, or gosh, at this point you probably would spend $100. It's about 400 or 500 watts, and it would have choked on this freezer ice and burned out.
And then you start smelling like the burning. Right?
Absolutely.
You smell the burning, you start to think, oh no, it starts to go, like you just feel like it's not getting enough power. I mean, we're talking about 2¼ horsepower, 1,400 watts. When you think that this, for the fraction of price, and I want you to look at our HSN price, was $399.99 up to $410. And we're at $169.95 today. 5 flexible payments of $33.99 to get this one at home. Free shipping and handling all day today.
Look at the consistency.
So today is the day to shop. When you look at the consistency, look how silky, how smooth, how delicious. Did someone put tequila in there?
I'm not sure. We'll have to find out.
Eddie is like, yeah.
I'm getting yeses all the way around. We will save that for you because you still got a couple hours to go.
I do.
But here's the thing. They sell machines for $300 and $400 that just make frozen drinks. You know, we've got the fresh mango, you've got the perfect consistency, and everything else about this is top of the line. I love the tight silicone seal here because if I'm gonna be blasting things here, I don't want any misfires from the top. So this lid has a great seal that I know is gonna hold the power that I'm generating inside. I also like the fact that if I wanna add more things throughout the top, I've got the hole. That same hole is designed to hold a tamper so that if anything does need a little extra maneuvering, I can do that without ever stopping. But the brain is what makes Dash different. So you are getting more power than most professional blenders. You're getting that 1,400 watts, you're getting the 2¼ horsepower, and you're getting a brain, yet you are paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars less. Dash is making it so amazing to have this quality at home. I'd never had it before Dash because I very honestly just couldn't spend $300 and $400 on the blender.
Well, and if you don't have to, why? If you don't have to, why do it? And I think what Dash has done is really giving you the power, giving you the performance, giving you something sleek that can go on top of your kitchen on top of your kitchen counters. Your counters, that's what they're called. And now if it's your smoothies, if it's you're trying to get your vegetables in, a lot of times those little ones, our kids, they don't want spinach, they don't want broccoli. And you can mix that in a smoothie for them in the morning. So they're getting the vitamins, they're getting the nutrients. We had a caller one time that called in and said that they were going through some health issues and that they were using it because they were having a hard time like chewing food.
Perfect.
So they were breaking down the food so now they could actually have their meals. So this is really something I hope you treat yourself today. Free shipping, flexible payments, gets it at home. If you want the red or the rose gold, those are the most limited. So the rose gold or the red, we have champagne, we have white, we have green, we have black, are all available. But we're gonna go over to Stephanie because she's gonna show us how if you wanna heat up soups.
Absolutely, not just heat, actually cook. Come on over and join me because I wanna show you what's in here. So I've got fresh tomatoes, I've got a little bit of butter because that's gonna make it thick, but we could add raw carrots in here. Not steamed, not pressure cooked, raw. And they will both puree, blend, and then cook. Because the big thing about those big brand name blenders that start with V's and B's is that, oh, we can make soup. We can make soup. 1,400 watts creates enough friction that this will both cook and heat. But here's the difference. I don't have to toggle around and figure out what setting I should use. The Dash brain will do it for me. So I'm going to move my dial to soup, and I'm going to push the button. Now with the soup, I do like to make sure I'm getting, there's my raw carrot.
So
see it in there?
those presets, right?
Yes.
So the presets just walk you right through it.
And you know what, this doesn't even need a toggle, it is ready to go. The presets walk me through it. This is going to blend, then heat, then cook to 180 degrees. and we're actually gonna end up walking away and letting it go and come back to hot soup. But we don't always have to be healthy. This is my favorite thing ever. I'm so excited to do this for you. Okay. We're gonna take that soup function again, because that tells the blender it's going to heat. And I've got chocolate and cream and a little bit of butter, and I am about to make the most decadent chocolate ever.
So if you're getting the tamper, so if you're making something that has a higher viscosity, that it's thicker, and you want to be able to let it, the tamper,
yes,
you can use that.
You can get it moving. And here's the thing about the noise, because they're noisy. We're going to slide them out so we don't have to, talk over them so much. Yeah. Don't be afraid of a blender that makes noise. You want that. If your blender's quiet, it doesn't have any power. You know, it's like your lawnmower. If it doesn't make any noise, it isn't doing its job. It's 2 1/4 horsepower. It's supposed to make noise because it's got power. So that is the first thing that I would tell you. And the reason that we have noise is because of the power of the motor. We also have metal components in here. You want that. Plastic may be quiet, but what does plastic do? Break. Right. That's why we have the 7-year warranty, because we are metal to metal gears, pushing power out, because that's what we want. So we're talking about smoothies. I'm very proud of myself. I want to tell you about it. I have gotten greens back into my world. I'm not a good veggie eater. I am making a green smoothie every single day because I can liquefy them, and I think everything goes better when it goes through a straw. So I am making the kale, the spinach. But do you notice what's not in here? Liquid. You don't have to water down your liquids, because Dash is so powerful, it's gonna liquefy.
It is. Before you start that, I want to share with everybody, if you want the red, I would get in the ordering process now. So that red is on its way to sell out. So red is gonna sell out. We have the rose gold, which is nearly gone as well. So I'll ask Kyle how many are left in the rose gold. You have the champagne, you have the white, the green, and the black. But I'm telling you, the red or the rose gold, gotta be in the ordering process now with that free shipping.
Very popular accent color on the red, and I love rose gold for weddings and showers.
This is like matte. It's not like a shiny brand.
Right. No, champagne. It's kind of that light. It does. It's very high end.
Okay.
So, and by the way, this looks expensive with the power too. Only you know what a deal you're going to get. Right. All right. So again, it's got a brain. I'm going to switch this to smoothie, and I'm going to push the button. Watch what happens in there. There's no liquid. It is liquefying the grapes. It is going to pull down into the orange. If I want to give the greens a little bit of a push, look at that. I like that this is made to tamper because I can move it along a little bit. I am able to literally create a smoothie without any liquid because it's liquefying the fruit, the vegetables. There's liquid in cucumber, there's liquid in the oranges, and it goes ahead and does it on its own. And there the rest of it goes, and off it goes.
And the great thing is you won't have those little bits. You don't have those little pieces or the chunks that get stuck in the straw. And how much are you spending right now when you go to a smoothie shop? And then they ask you, do you want protein powder?
Another $3,
right? I mean, they do nickel and dime you.
Absolutely.
And I think it's important because of the 10 levels of power. It's 10 levels of power, right?
It does, but remember, it's managing it on its own. I'm not looking at this and thinking, ooh, do I do level 2? Ooh, should I toggle?
Right.
It is doing this all on its own. Now, what I love so much is the fact that we aren't chewing our smoothies anymore. You know, typically when you see a blender at that price, you are going to end up with remnants, but not with Dash. Now, I did not add banana. You know, I'm gonna take this lid off and get a better pour. I did not add banana. I did not add Greek yogurt, things that we typically add to make it creamy and rich. Right. Avocado's another one I sometimes do because I don't have to. Look at the frothiness and the creaminess of that. And that was what? Less than 30 seconds?
Look at even just the color too.
And you know what? You were a doubter for a second there because until the final
you had like the whole chunk of the pineapple in there.
And then all of a sudden it's gone. Right. That is what power does.
But that's the difference because the machine is so smart. It has the highs and lows. So it will rev up, pull it down, and circulate it with inside that Triton pitcher. So this is Triton. If you're not familiar with Triton, it is stain resistant. It is virtually indestructible. control. You don't have to worry. It's not like glass. So this is, I mean, have you seen the commercials where they like drive over the train?
Absolutely.
Right?
You can do that. And I like that it's not glass because glass is heavy.
Right.
You know, I'm filling this up with a lot of ingredients. I've got a great capacity so that I don't necessarily want to have to deal with a heavy glass pitcher. I'm not giving up the durability. I've got 2 liters here, so when I want to make that big pitcher of margaritas to celebrate Robin, we can. But if I'm only going to make a nut butter and make a cup of it, that is fine too.
And no preservatives, so you're unprocessing that food.
That's
that is
right.
what Dash is all about. Nut butters are huge. Have you priced them in those little, if you go to the grocery stores?
$10 a pound. I have priced them. Because you can do it yourself. So there is one ingredient in this.
And you can choose the nuts you want.
Absolutely. So we've chosen honey roasted peanuts because I like a little tang in my peanut butter.
Red is now sold out.
Okay.
So this is the best price. Look at this, $400 was our HSN price, $399.99 to $409.99. You're getting it at $169.95. That is 58% off. This has a 7-year warranty. You can do all your nut butters. You can do your marinades. You can even do flour in here, which we're gonna show you. You can do your smoothies. You can do your soups, your ice creams, your sauces. It will even heat up your soup for you. This is an amazing, powerful blender. I think if you're looking for a wedding gift, a housewarming gift, they will think that you spent $400 to $600 because this has the same similar features that you would pay for that top name brand that we all know out on the marketplace, but this has the same incredible power, and you're not sacrificing on features, but what you are saving is your money.
Yes.
Because you're getting the power, but without the price tag, which I absolutely love, right? And you're getting it on 5 flexible payments of $33.99. You have that free shipping and handling. This is the perfect way to be able to do that. If you love to take like any of the protein powders or things from Andrew Lessman and make
mix them right in.
Mix them right in.
You can do anything. So here's the thing with the nut butter. I actually used the manual setting on this because we do love to talk about how smart the brain is on the Dash blender and how everything is pre-programmed, but that doesn't mean that you can't control it yourself. So again, in 30 seconds, I have taken fresh peanuts and turned it into nut butter. Who's to say I couldn't do that with almonds, with cashews, with absolutely anything? And just like we say over and over with Dash, if you've never tried it fresh, isn't it so different? None of the greases.
Why don't you can just eat peanut butter by
I
the
know,
spoonful?
but you know what? You don't want to eat it out of the jar by the spoonful because they've added oil. Did you see the ingredient of this peanut butter? Peanuts, no added oil, nothing. That is not true of most blenders. Most blenders can't draw the oil out of the nuts. You need 1,400 watts to draw the oil out of the nuts. That's creamy peanut butter. I know, can't you just keep going in?
I could just keep digging in.
Peanut butter alone, to me, makes it worth it. Maybe it's the smoothie, maybe it's the peanut butter, whatever it is that draws you in, but it does it all.
Okay, so red is completely sold out. Thank you for your orders there. How many left in the rose gold, Kyle? Okay, 8 left in the rose gold. When have you seen a rose gold blender?
How fun.
How pretty. What if it's your tiki hut that you have out by the pool?
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, hey, I want to come to your house if you have a tiki hut. That sounds nice.
She's got margaritas on the mind. All right, I'll put dessert in your tiki hut as well.
Okay, that sounds good.
I love this for a wedding present, by the way. What a wonderful thing. You're going to have it forever. You know, you are going to have it forever.
I know, I said, you know that I met today, if you're just tuning in and waking up, today's my last day that I'll be on air here at HSN, and I met my husband here 25 years ago. So I've had so much fun shopping with all of you, but you know what? One of the things that you get for a wedding gift is a blender.
It usually doesn't last. You know,
it doesn't.
It does not last.
Well, it burns up. It never gets through the ice. But you can do all of your smoothies. And today we have it at the best price. If you're just tuning in, everything's on free shipping. Are you making ice cream? She's making ice cream.
I know I am.
Now you get the tamper coming included. You're going to get the blender pitcher with the lid. You get the base, you get the measuring cup, everything for, what is that, $33.99 on 5 monthly installments on any major credit card. Free shipping and handling, I can't say that enough. That is all day today. You see that little like call out at the bottom of the screen. And you have flexible payments. We're also going to include some recipes in here for you as well. The red is gone. We have the final, not even dozen in the rose gold. We have champagne, we have white, we have red. No, red sold out, sorry. The lime green and the black.
So here's what I like about this. I put frozen strawberries in here. They were rock hard. I mean, not even partially melted. And this is how we can make our own ice cream. You can use yogurt as a base. You can use milk as your base. You can use non-dairy as your base. But did you see what's in it? Fruit and something creamy. That's it. So I know that I'm not getting added sugar. I know that I'm not getting all those preservatives. I don't feel bad about having dessert when I make it myself. And do you miss the preservatives? Do you miss all that sugar?
Look at this. And I mean, there's no clumps. I think that's what I want you to realize. It's like, that's the power behind our Dash blender.
Yep.
It is delicious. If you like sorbet, if you want a healthier alternative to sorbet, I like to use almond milk and use a little almond milk. You can do your ice cream, put a little lime in there, a little mint in there.
Absolutely.
It's delicious. I will freeze watermelon.
Oh, this does the most amazing watermelon sorbet.
Are you kidding me? Off the chain.
And think about it. I just bought a huge watermelon for $4, you know? So you could make this massive vat of sorbet, or you could add some ice and tequila and make some margaritas with it too. But the bottom line is it will do it right here. Your other blenders, the motors burn out when you put rock hard strawberries in.
Did you put sugar in there?
No.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Because it's
so
sweet
if someone has to watch their sugar
This
intake.
is exactly how you watch your sugar intake.
It is. It's really
so
good.
There's the sorbets, there's the smoothies, there's the nut butters, but what about grinding flours and coffee beans? Why spend $100 for a coffee bean grinder when you can do it right here with this power? I love it to make a rice flour and oat flour. One of the bad things is that we seem to be upcharging people that need special dietary things. Why are we charging them more?
It's like gluten-free.
Exactly. So let's do it ourselves. Again, I'm gonna do this one manually because all I do when I want to use manual is pick my speed. You can see everything is digital, very easy to use. And then off it goes. Watch how quickly this goes ahead and takes the rice and turns it into a flour.
Look at that.
Within seconds.
You can see it like rise.
Why would I pay $10 for rice flour with some horrible upcharge just because it's a special thing when I can literally do this in seconds? And look, I can't wait to show you how fine it is. It's like sand. It's
so why
beautiful.
are we overpaying when we can do it ourselves?
But you can't do it yourself if you don't have a blender.
That's right.
That has 1,400 watts.
I was just going to say that.
That's what you have to have.
Look
Okay,
at the black.
this.
The black is, instead of being most blenders, when they're black, it's a high shine. This is really sleek and modern and sophisticated because it's a matte black.
I know, I like the matte.
That is like...
It's like sand.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
Oh my
This is
God.
homemade rice flour. It works just as well with oats. I just made oat banana muffins with the oats blend in the Dash, and it could not have been, my kids had no idea there was oats in there. I was so pleased.
They did.
You can do the exact same thing with coffee beans, you know?
Do you know how many appliances we could get rid of?
That's exactly right. From soups to smoothies to frozen beverages, from frozen ice cream to coffee, and also then making almond milk, it does the same thing. So these are
how
other
many
things.
presets?
There's 10 presets,
okay,
but
10
again,
presets.
using the manual function works just as great. All right, so if you joined us late, we started soup because the number one thing
come on down.
I am so proud of with this Dash blender is that there is nothing it can't do that those $600 blenders
and don't forget, you have a 7-year warranty, 58% off that retail. When was the last time that you priced a 1,400 watt blender? I challenge you, 2.25 horsepower. Put those specs in and see how much a blender like this would cost. You would be looking at anywhere from $399.99, even here at HSN, to $409.99. I'm not sure the difference in the $10, but any which way, that's neither here nor there.
Do you see the steam?
But look at this amount of steam coming out.
180 degrees is what this heats to by friction alone. There is no heating element in this blender. We put in raw tomatoes, a raw carrot. First it gets blended, then it continues to blend so that the friction heats it to 180 degrees. And now I have hot soup.
Look.
Take a sniff of that soup because when you have those fresh ingredients, it is absolutely amazing. Little seasoning, Little bit of butter for the
Oh my gosh,
creaminess.
it smells like a fresh garden.
Doesn't it? Because that's what's in it. The real fresh tomatoes, the
That's
carrots.
amazing.
That's the difference with real food, not canned food. Unprocess your food. It's not
want a double
hard
dip.
to put in, it's gonna be all yours,
Okay.
to put in tomatoes and carrots and spices. But
And
it
then you
would be hard to do this all day if I didn't have the right blender.
Right, and have you looked, just out of curiosity, because I've been trying to watch my salt intake.
Yeah, yeah, soup is bad.
Soup, holy smokes.
Yep.
Soup has like over 1,000 milligrams of salt. I mean, it's really bad. So I've been trying to buy like low sodium, but then it doesn't taste as good. I mean, that was really flavorful, and you didn't add any salt.
No, that is all natural. I could probably use a little extra
pepper,
seasoning.
but I mean, honestly, I thought that was really tasty.
Okay.
If you're doing fondue night, this is piping hot. And how many times do you try to melt the chocolate?
And then you burn
lumpy.
it.
And then you burn it. Or it
Okay,
gets
so
lumpy.
this is a little slice of heaven, I must say. So we took
want Nutter
chocolate
Butters.
chunks, we put in a little bit of cream, and now we can have the most amazing dipping fondue. And again, it's not hard to do. You don't need a special chocolate fountain to do these kind of things. We are able to heat it from the friction of the power.
So good.
1,400 watts. First it pulverizes, then the friction takes over and does the heating, 180 degrees, whether it's chocolate, whether it's soup, whether it's frozen. I mean, the amount of things we have done.
I feel like I've eaten so much. The last time I was on air, I forget, it was a cooking show, and my friend Bonnie on my Robin Wall and HSN Facebook page, she said to me, she goes, Robin, it's okay. It's a cooking show. That's what you're supposed to do.
You're supposed to do
You're
that.
supposed to eat. So Bonnie, if you're watching, thank you. You gave me permission to eat this morning.
Don't spend the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars when the Dash professional grade blender does it all.
Okay, so here's the thing. How many left in the rose gold?
Gone.
Oh, it's gone.
I'm
Thank
hearing
you for
gone.
telling- See, I
Yeah,
know,
I got
but
him in my ear. I heard gone.
Okay, so the rose gold is sold out. The red is sold out. That leaves us, look at the champagne, guys. When have you seen the champagne? It's so beautiful. So here is your champagne. I don't know, Prince, can we get a picture of the other? Okay, so here is your white. Look at the classic white. This has a nice high shine. Then you have your lime green.
This is for your tiki hut. I like the green.
And then we also have the black in the matte. So 008428, thank you so much for being
I'll see you
here.
back this hour,
Yeah,
too.
you're coming back.
Yeah.
All right, stay tuned. The kitchen is gonna continue to have fun, so we'll be right back.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Think all remote controls are the same? Think again. Now when you're watching HSN and you see something you want, you can use your remote control to order it. It's fast, it's easy, and it's